Black to black, red.
Your sports station.
McDonell Macks basketball is on the air. WOGO's coverage of the Macks is brought to you by the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, Royal Credit Union, Wynn Family Dentistry, Nicolay Bank, Weir's Gala Plumbing and Heating, Stelter Incorporated, Toyson Ford of Chippewa Falls, White City Glass, Holly Bovey of Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Northwestern Bank, Mauer Sperry Insurance, Quality Propane and Fuels, Metropolis Resort in Action City, Check Law Office, Post Glass and Mirror, and Bargain City Superstore. And now, the Macks pregame show with your WOGO sports team, Caleb Swenson and Mark Menomonie.
WOGO, go Macks, your sports station.
And welcome to Johnson Fieldhouse at UW Stout. It's the Northwest Tip-Off Classic. Mark Halverson and Kurt Galvez doing our best Caleb Swenson, Mark Menomonie impression. Sam Aberle, our video producer. And back at our WOGO studios, our radio producer, Zach Wycheck. Actually, you can catch Caleb and Mark later from Sonntag in Eau Claire as it's Macks girls basketball, game 2 of our doubleheader. The Macks tonight, 6:55 pregame in the action there, taking on Durand, Arkansas, so that should be a great one. But we're into game 6 of 8 games today, Kurt, and that is a lot of basketball. We just saw Bloomer lose to Clear Lake 65-41. This tournament, a fundraiser for the UW Stout basketball team, talking to a former McDonell coach, Archie Sherbenow, has been with Stout for 8 years now, and loving it here. But the Macks and Colfax, how do you see this one?
Well, you know, it's early in the season, Mark, so when I think about it, you know, you kind of look at last year and see who's gone from both teams. But I think it's going to be a close matchup here. That being said, there's a couple guys from Colfax who have put up some good points against some good teams this year so far. The Macks, we've had some good matchups here early on, but I think it's going to be a close one, up and down the floor. And if I had to guess, I'm going to say Macks by 10.
All right, sounds good. Well, give you the overview on these. Your McDonell Macks lost to Amory 80-76 on Tuesday. Thursday night, they win over Mondovi 59-48. Third game in a week, and so that's a lot of basketball. Meanwhile, Colfax also Tuesday night losing to Durand, Arkansas 75-67. And then Prescott, who's going to wrap things up here, beating them 101-67. So you get McDonell from the Clover Belt West, and you get Colfax from the Dunn St. Croix. So a good non-conference test early in the season. The tip-off invitational serves a good purpose.
I think this is one of the best games in today's lineup of games. Playoff implications, even though it's really, really early in the season. But these two teams will see each other possibly down the road. You mentioned Colfax's schedule. The 2 games they had played 2 really good teams, especially Prescott, so you can't look at the scores on that. McDonell themselves, their first game at Amory, went into double overtime, had some foul trouble issues. Otherwise, I think we could have pulled that one out. We had our chances. And then Mondovi for us. Mondovi gave us a little bit of run at the second half, but we closed the game out.
So game 6 of 8 here. The one we're bringing you, game 1 of our WOGO doubleheader, to be followed again from Sonntag Center, a beautiful Sonntag Center in Eau Claire. Lady Macks basketball against Durand, Arkansas. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, the first of our 2 coaches' conversations. Nick Height of Colfax in 2 minutes. This is Macks basketball on WOGO.
At Northwestern Bank, everything we do comes back to our mission, building stronger communities where people matter. This is Tracy Smizky, Market President at Northwestern Bank. Every day we provide all the great services and conveniences of modern banking, but know that it's our relationships with people that matter most. Because at Northwestern Bank, we believe that every person is valuable, and that's what makes our communities strong. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Competition drives us to be our best.
That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Choice and Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Choice and Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Choice and Ford.
Remember when you were a kid and broke that window? Remember how bad you felt when Mom and Dad found out? Mom made everything okay with hot cookies. Dad called White City Glass to fix it. That was years ago. When someone little you know breaks one of your windows, bake the cookies and call White City Glass. They're in the business of fixing broken glass of any kind. White City Glass, helping people of all ages since 1967.
There are a lot of things in your home that can make the holidays not so happy.
Help? Hello?
Mom, why is it so cold in here?
But don't panic. Call Where's Gala Plumbing and Heating at 839-0707 or where'sgala.com. Day or night, Where's Gala is here for you and your family. Wishing you a joyful holiday season. Your friends at Where's Gala Plumbing and Heating.
Max pregame on FM 103.1 AM 680, WOGO.com, and live video stream of the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. Talking to Nick Height, head coach of Colfax. Coach, you come in here 0-2 so far, but if you love basketball, you got to love this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's a great day starting at 9 o'clock, going to 7:30. It's a great event, having, you know, a lot of area teams come and play. It's always a fun one each year. So fun to kind of come out and compete and have some good competition.
You guys got treated to a track meet maybe with Prescott the other night. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, you give up 16 threes. I think the game was probably a little closer when you look at the score. You know, we were down 11 with 11 minutes to go. We got tired, took bad shots, and that's not winning basketball. So hopefully we can change that a little bit today. Obviously a little bit different style with McDonell, with all their different looks on the defensive end with zones and things like that. So hopefully we can come out and compete.
Meanwhile, some talk about your club, about the shooters you have, and particularly your 6'6" kid.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Russell's ability to stretch the floor. Hopefully he can start to get a little more healthy. I know he hasn't practiced a ton with his knee injury, but, you know, Tegan's coming in and has shot pretty well. I mean, Orion putting up 25 at Prescott. So, I mean, we got guys who can score the ball. We just have to play together and share the ball and not be selfish offensively with the one-pass shot kind of things.
Mm-hmm. And what about, again, you've talked about it a little bit, but defending McDonell?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be physical and they're going to be big. Our help defense is going to be really important. And one thing that we've really struggled at is rebounding, and they're going to be the best rebounding team that we've seen. So, you know, their physicality on the guards, and their guards are going to post up. So hopefully we can challenge that and force them into tough twos.
Yeah. Coach, thanks so much for talking to us. We wish you the best today and the rest of the season.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Nick Height, head coach of Colfax, back with the head coach Adam Schilling of the Macks in just a moment. This is Max Basketball on WOGO.
No need to wait until New Year's. At the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, your wellness journey starts today. The Y is running a membership special this month. Join the Y anytime in December and pay $0 until January 2026. The sooner you join, the more you get at no cost. Enjoy a swim, hit the gym, take a class, it's all here. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. Join now and pay nothing until January. To see if you're eligible, go to ymca-cv.org.
There are many reasons to open a smart checking account at Royal Credit Union, including no monthly fees, no minimum balance, and a $250 bonus. Getting your $250 is easy. Open your account by December 9th. Receive 2 payroll direct deposits of $200 or more, and you'll get a $250 bonus. See details and open your account today at rcu.org/getchecking. No minimum balance required to obtain bonus. Offer ends 12/9/25. Insured by NCUA.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
Max pregame from the Johnson Fieldhouse. EW Stout, Mark Halverson with Adam Schilling. Mass basketball, the Northwest Tip-Off Classic. Great event, Adam.
Yeah, it's always fun to come over here. It's a good opportunity for the kids to play on a bigger court and a little different atmosphere than what we have regular season.
You never know exactly what time you're going to get, but I think 4:30 is pretty nice.
Yeah, some years we'd had the snowstorms and you end up playing pretty late, so this year they're on time, it looks like, and everything is going pretty well.
You guys off to a 1-1 start, narrow loss to Amory, and then the 11-point win at Mondovi. What's your overview so far?
Well, we've kind of had some guys get nicked up and some foul trouble in our first couple of games, so it's kind of just trying to survive and get through this first week. 3 games in a week is tough. So we got Nathan Hazel out again this game with a concussion, and hopefully he'll be able to come back next week sometime.
How deep do you view your roster?
I think we got 9 to 10 kids that can play for sure. Then we got 4 sophomores that are dressing and trying to get some experience. So I think all of our, it's one of the older teams we've had as far as seniority goes. But I think all 14, 15 kids on our team can play.
What about coming off that football championship? There's pluses and minuses to that. A winning mentality, but you kind of got them late.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good problem to have. I think they had a great year. It's something they can really build on. Just had to get a couple guys healthy from some nagging injuries they had, but it's definitely a positive for everybody.
And then this Colfax team, they come in 0-2, giving up 75 and 101 in their 2 games.
Yeah, they got some good scorers that can shoot the ball, and they got a nice team. So it's always a proud program that they have, and it'll be a tough game for us.
Mm-hmm. And the key for you defensively, what are you thinking there?
You got to get to shooters. They got a lot of guys that can shoot the 3. Hopefully we can hold them to 1 shot and then get out and run and try to use some of our size.
There we go. That's head coach Adam Schilling getting ready for this one. We're back in a minute with the Toyson Ford keys to the game from Kurt Galvez, our color analyst. It's Max basketball versus Colfax, a battle of the 2 conferences today here on Clover Bell West and the Dun St. Croix. Back in a minute on WOGO.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Mauer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Mark Halverson, Kurt Galvez at the Northwest Tip-Off Invitational. Our video producer, Sam Aberley, Zach Wycheck at our WOGO studio. Game 1 of a Max doubleheader, and Kurt, time for the Toyson Ford keys to the game. You'll find a friend at Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. You've seen both of these Max games so far come in 1-1. How about it against Colfax today?
I think we need to slow down number 2, Tegan Leiden from Colfax. If we could do that, that'll help us out tremendously. But otherwise, we need to take care of the basketball, rebound like we have been. We've been pretty dominant on the boards. And when we get those rebounds, just take care of the basketball and make that extra pass and share the ball.
There you go. Those are the Toyson Ford keys to the game, brought to you by the dealer. Well, you'll find a friend, Toyson Ford, in Chippewa Falls. Again, Kurt, you've seen those 2 games. We've talked a little bit about them, but Amory and then the more recent win over Mondovi. But just kind of give me a brief take on both of those games.
We're big, which yeah. You can see that from here.
6'5", 6'5", 6'5",
yes.
across the front line.
But if we get in foul trouble, Mark, you can see our bigs slow down. As the game goes on, you can see the pace of the game slow down for us, and then we might get some ticky-tack fouls involved. Then, but other than that, when we move the ball, we are a dangerous team. Two of the bigs, Brendan and Carson, they can shoot from outside as well. So that opens Mason up a little bit in the inside, as when they're shooting the ball well outside. But I think with the little bit bigger floor here, if our bigs can suck some wind here and put that last burst of energy they have for the week, I think we can pull this one off.
Nick Height of Colfax certainly aware of the aggressiveness. Talked about that, the big front line, and certainly a kid that gets a lot of attention, hasn't practiced a lot. The 6'6" sophomore Russell Polkowski was talking with one of the assistant coaches here with Stout before the game. I mean, he's catching their attention as well.
Yes.
So, all right, let's listen to the starting lineups right now on WOGO Sports.
First for the McDonell Central Macks. At guard of 5'11", senior number 2, Eli Stepp. At guard of 5'10", senior number 23, Cale Holm. At forward of 6'5", senior number 33, Carson Galvin. At forward, 6'5", junior number 34, Brennan Uzel Christensen. And your center, a 6'5", senior number 44, Mason Bussey. The Macks are coached by Adam Ship. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Colfax Vikings. At guard, a 6'2", sophomore, number 2, Tegan Leiden. At guard, a 5'9", junior, number 3, Trey Larson. At forward, a 6-foot, senior, number 10, Orion Nichols. At forward, 5'9", sophomore, number 15, Isaiah Ensminger. And your center, rounding out the starting five, a 6'6", sophomore, number 30, Russell Polkowski. Your Vikings are coached by Nick Height. Now let's play some ball.
Game 6 of 8 here in the Northwest Tip-Off Classic. Mark Halverson, Kurt Galvez, great to have you with us. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local athletics, Northwestern Bank. All right, yeah, you talked about the bigger floor. What type of a factor do you think that may be?
Well, just running itself, Mark. You get Mason, who's a bigger dude.
Right.
He's very well on the football field, too.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have to run as far,
And the tap goes deep and out of bounds to our left, and it's going to be going to the right. So we'll get things started right away. And again, setting this for you, Colfax in the white uniforms with the red numerals and lettering and trim, and the Macks in the blue uniforms. The darker uniforms as you watch this on our WOGO Sports YouTube channel. There's the first shot up, partially blocked, no good, and missed that time for the Macks from Galvez. We bring it to the other direction.
Yeah, Russell got up in the air on that one. His knees look good.
Yeah, Polkowski, yeah, right. Hasn't been practicing a lot, but there's the lob feed down low, and the Macks come out of it. First turnover of the game for Colfax to the other end. The Macks cutting through defense and not able to quite convert it. Eli Stepp, know him as the football running back, and they'll take it down and lay it up. Oh, it just falls out, and a whistle and a foul. Penetrating was Ensminger, one of multiple talented sophomores. First personal, first team on the Macks with 17-19 to go. First quarter goes on Galvez. So let's just get it out of the way. Your son's playing. You're here. How do you feel about that?
It's a little bit different because I can't yell and scream at him.
Ensminger hits the first.
But I'm sure my wife and some of the fans are better off with me up here today.
But you're proud of him. I mean, a basketball starter, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
No good.
He's got some colleges looking at him,
Awesome.
talking to him. So. last year of high school ball for him. So.
Yeah. Well, good size for sure, right?
Yeah, and he can handle the ball. So.
Yeah. All right. So now at the other end, McDonell basketball as they work it left to right, looking inside and work it out on top, swinging it around. Eli's step behind that three-point line, picked up there defensively by Trey Larson. Bussey into the low paint, kicks it out in the left wing. Max, a deliberate possession here. Dangerous pass, able to work it to Galvez.
Oh.
And there's the pass out of bounds for McDonell. So.
Yeah. Work out the ugly stuff right away here.
Yeah, right. So I think, one turnover apiece? Is that what you got here? Or did the Max have one earlier? Here it was 16:43 to go.
Yep,
we'll be generous in that department. All right. So now Colfax with a 1-0 lead on the attack right to left. They get in the deep left corner. There's the three-pointer, and there it is. And there's that three-point concern. Trey Larson netting that, and it's a 4-0 lead here for Colfax out of the gate early against your McDonell Macks. And the Macks look to set it up again. Galvez, here Kurt talking about his comfortability handling the ball. You can see that. And Bussey out on top, kind of a point center. There's the three-point attempt off the back iron, no good, missed by Holm, and Colfax out of there. So Colfax with a 4-0 lead in the basketball as they bring it down the floor, cutting through the defense, walking his way, getting it into the right corner. Shot is up and off the front iron, no. Rebound, Colfax in the toaster. He pops it up, no good, and missed that time by Orion Nichols, who had the 25 against Prescott the other night. Max look for their first hoop of the game. Setting that offense, they work it on the right side to Galvez. Again, Max come in here 1-1. Colfax 0-2, looking for their first win. Game 6 of 8 here at the Northwest Tip-Off Classic. Johnson Fieldhouse, CW Stout. Into the lane, working his way, kicking it to the outside. There's the jump shot, and there it is, the first hoop of the game for the Macks, and they're on the scoreboard and dropping that down, Cale home.
That's good to see from Cale. He hasn't had many really good looks the first two games, so we haven't seen him get hot yet this year.
And makes it a 4-3 game, and there's a air ball from the outside, and out of there with it McDonell, and getting it Brennan Lozelle Christensen across the timeline step. Max within one. There's the lob feed down low. It's dropping into a double team. There's the turn. Galvez pops out of there for him. No good. Rebound out of there with it. Tegan Leiden, the 6'2 sophomore, gets it ahead to his teammate and out of bounds. So Colfax turnover number 2. And help me out here. I didn't write down the stat. The three-pointer for McDonell was by
Cale Holm.
Cale, yes. And Cale's. So the Max. Lone basket so far into the forecourt now. Eli Stepp, the 5'11 senior. Had a terrific season. He was one of our co-radioactive award winners along with Dawson Moulton for the football season. Missing on the drive that time, Stepp, and into the forecourt. Here comes Colfax behind the back pass and then choosing not to shoot it up there. Ensminger, they work it on the outside, and the three-point miss that time from Leiden. And we get a whistle, and what's the call here?
Jump ball.
We're moving along pretty good. We've only had one foul in about 4 minutes. So
yeah, this is a pretty typical start for high school basketball, and all of a sudden the shots will start falling a little bit better.
And Colfax getting it in right now. Just the lone foul on Galvez earlier from McDonell. High post. They kick it into the left corner.
McDonell's in there 2-3.
Yep. McDonell likes to change defenses. Oh, a near travel, but they lay up and in, and Orion Nichols his first 2, and it's a 6-3 Colfax lead.
Good move by Orion.
Yeah.
There.
Working around on the outside and trying to get it down low to Galvez, and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Max basketball. 13:45 to go first half. Leadership, community, dedication, and teamwork. Dave Check and Victoria Check and the Check Law Office making you part of the team. Into the deep right corner for McDonell. Cale Holm. There's the shot. The three-pointer is good, and the Max on the scoreboard. 2 threes. Eli Stepp that time.
It's a nice look from Eli there. For Eli.
So 2 threes for the Max, and we tie this game at 6. Our first tie of the afternoon.
McDonell in a 1-3-1 this possession.
And reach in, and a foul going to be called on the Max out on top on Lozelle Christensen, the 6'5 junior. I imagine, you talk about trying to find your identity, and again, with football extending as far as it did for the Macks and maybe into some basketball practice, although I didn't sense any complaints from Coach Schilling. The missed shot from the outside, and here comes McDonell, but I would think still trying to find their identity. Racing down the floor, laying it up, and in there for 2 points for Cale Home, and the Macks get their first lead.
Yeah, exactly, Mark. Hats off to Coach Menomonie and his crew. And I was there at the game, and I'm sitting there, and the only thing I was saying is nobody get hurt for basketball.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But yeah, you go from football shape to basketball shape, and these guys have only had maybe a couple weeks to get into that shape. So
right. And there's the three-pointer from the left corner is good for Tegan Leiden, his first tonight. So Leiden and Larson each with a 3, and we get our second leads change as now Colfax goes back on top 9-8 with 12:40 to go here first half from the Johnson Fieldhouse. EW Stout, game 6 of 8, the Northwest Tip-Off Classic. Outside shot from Lozelle Christensen, no good. And here comes Colfax ahead on the break. Taking it into the left corner, not afraid to fire from there. Larson, and it's going to fall out, no. And Mason Bussey with a nice rebound for the Macks. Down the floor, Eli Stepp. Eli behind the back dribbles, works it around on the outside to Galvez. 9-8 Colfax lead by 1. Bussey just inside the free throw line. Right side shot on the way, comes up short.
See that one go in there.
Yeah. Inside of 12 minutes now in this first half, 9-8 Colfax lead. Mark Halverson and Kurt Galvez with the call here on travel call. So Colfax third turnover compared to 1 for McDonell so far. Wisgala Plumbing and Heating offers a wide variety of services from repairing leaky faucets to installing grab bars, coordinating your kitchen or bathroom remodel project, installing air purification systems, and so much more. Large job or small, call the pros at Wisgala Plumbing and Heating.
Desi and Matthews come in during that change of possession there for Mason Bussey to give him a break. So
well, good to see that because Desian missed the end of the football season, right? And so great to see that he's mended and back at it. Taking it down the lane for 2, a sweet drive that time for the Macks. Lozelle Christensen giving McDonell back the lead. And the Macks go up 10-9, and now Colfax looking to answer at the other end. Our third lead change already here.
Good defense by Desian.
And there we go, into the forecourt, laying it up and in, and a sweet basket there for home. And a timeout, Colfax. They'll take a break. Back in half a minute. Macks up 12-9 on WOGO Sports coverage of Macks basketball.
At Post Glass and Mirror, quality comes first. Maybe you need a beautiful storefront window or a show-stopping custom shower door. Post Glass and Mirror can custom cut glass and mirrors and offers quick replacement of fogged or broken windows. And if your windshield takes a hit, they offer free mobile service and can recalibrate the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for all makes and models. Post Glass and Mirror is also hiring auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. For commercial, home, and auto glass, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls.
12-9 McDonell, 11-14 to go first half. Mark Halverson and Kurt Galvez here from the Johnson Fieldhouse. EW Stout, Sam Aberley, our video producer. Thanks to him, and our radio producer, Zach Wycheck. First of 2, later it's Lady Macks basketball from the Sonatag Center in Eau Claire up against the tough Durand, Arkansas squad. And, the challenge there, Durand, Arkansas, maybe a little higher student enrollment. So here's the shot from the left corner, no good, and out of there with it is Galvez, and here come the Macks trying to build on that 3-point lead. Biggest lead for either team today, and there's the drive off glass, and 2 more, and the Macks lead at 14-0 on the hoop by Galvez.
Yeah, that girls' game, Mark, if I remember right, that was a playoff game. Last year.
And there's one from the left corner and knocked down by Charlie Charbonneau, the 5'10 senior, in off the bench, and they gave him 3 for that one. So getting some hoop action here. 14-12 McDonell. Working it down low, and a whistle and a foul, and they call it travel beforehand on Galvez. Mac's 2nd turnover.
Second in for the Macks, number 24.
Stick around for our highlights at halftime here on WOGO. Get you updated on the stats. Stelter Incorporated works every day to bring you the absolute highest quality and longest lasting concrete with a fleet of dump trucks and drivers at your service. 3 generations of turning dreams into reality. Always proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. And there's the steal ahead. Lozelle Christensen racing towards the basket and seeking to slam it, hit the back iron, and a whistle and a foul on the way. Well, it would have been pretty had he slammed it and we'd be going for the old-fashioned 3, but we'll take his trip to the line.
I can tell you this. I've watched him play all summer.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen that yet.
Okay, all right.
So I'm just as impressed here.
And first free throw coming up short. You weren't bragging up his free throw shooting, so we're not going to call it an announcer jinx.
I know he can make them.
Yeah. And again, the foul was on Tegan Lyden. First team foul on Alaska. So we're playing clean. Second free throw, no good. And
nice
the Macks
hustle by Desian.
good job by Desian Matthews, the 6'3 senior, out of there with it for the Macks. Inside of 10 minutes to go here, first half, down low. And a whistle and an offensive foul against McDonell. Kurt, what did you see there?
Brendan pushed him off just a little bit.
Yeah, to get free, and that's his second personal.
Yeah, that kind of hurts right now.
And the third team foul.
That's the foul we don't need there. Too early for that one.
Yeah. So 14-12, 9:50 to go, approaching the midway point of this first half here from Johnson Fieldhouse. Game 6 of 8 at the Northwest Tip-Off Classic. Still time to come on out. Admission $10. Enjoy the rest of this game and 2 more to follow. And, boy, good effort there by our buddy Brennan there, trying to almost get the steal, but instead the layup. And Orion Nichols, his second basket, makes it a 14-14 game, our second tie on the afternoon. And now the Macks set their offense. Had a 5-point lead, so it's a 5-0 run for Colfax at the moment. Driving, Lozelle Christensen falls to the floor. And we're going to get a Colfax foul with 9:11 to go here first half. And it's going to be a second one on Colfax. Charlie Charbonneau, the 5'10 senior. And sending Brennan back to the free throw line. Missed his first 2 a short time ago. I was listening to some of the Wisconsin-Marquette game, and Wisconsin was doing great at the free throw line. In fact, that was they had a double-digit lead throughout. So Brennan now 0 for 3 from the line.
Yeah, I'm sure Brennan's grandpa right now is yelling at him, telling him, "Hey, you got to make this one."
You want so badly for the guys to succeed.
Right.
And so family members, right? You're out there living and dying with them on every play. The next one from the lefty is off the back iron, no good. And Max come out of there with it. Desian Matthews again, very quick. McDonell setting Galvez into the right corner. To Lozelle Christensen. Trying to go down low, Galvez, and it's going to be Colfax over the back.
That's the
second one, yeah.
Second, and the second big hustle play from Desian.
Right. And Lozelle Christensen will take a seat, the 6'5 junior for the Macks. And into the contest, we've got Luke Anderson, the 6'3 junior. Also, you got Eli Stepp with the basketball on top, getting it to Isaac Crawford. Talented kicker and defensive back on the state championship football team. How sweet it is to be able to say that, huh?
Right.
Eli Stepp driving into the paint, has it knocked away, and here comes Colfax, and then it's taken right back by the Macks, but a charging foul called against Eli. That'll be his first, and for the Macks, their 4th team foul.
Yeah, Eli probably should have just dished that one to Carson there and took the assist.
And so the Macks turned it over, Colfax turned it over, and then the offensive foul is a turnover. So 4 apiece now with 8:35 left here first half from the beautiful Johnson Fieldhouse CW Stout. Talking with Archie Sherburne about some of the young guys they've got here from area teams, including Mboga from Eau Claire Memorial, and he said, yeah, he's been a good contributor, but also from Bloomer and other schools, and a travel called on Colfax. So the Macks get it back now. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose quality propane and fuels for your home or business. QualityPropaneandFuels.com. Macks basketball across the timeline. This is bigger court than they're used to here, but a real treat, I'm sure, to come here and play.
Looks like we're trying to get it in the bus.
Yeah. Bussy out into the deep right corner, and they're laying way off of him, saying, go right ahead. I'm not afraid of you from there.
End of the year last year, you took one of them and made it.
Huh. And trying to find the cutting Eli step, whistle, and a foul as Eli received the pass from Bussy with 7:46 to go here, first half, and Eli to the line for the first time tonight. And the foul going on Russell Polkowski. Haven't called his name much at all, I got to say.
No, he seems to be moving okay.
And again, Mac's free throw troubles continuing here. You're going to vouch for me, Kurt. They do practice those.
I'm looking at Adam right now, and he's looking at the bench going, what's going on?
After going 0 for 5, they hit their first free throw of the night, and the Macks go up 15-14. Colfax into the forecourt. Well, early in the season, only game 3 of 24, and there's the three-point attempt, no good, and Isaac Crawford out of there with it off the miss from Charbonneau off the Colfax bench. Crawford dishes down low, double pump, Desi and Matthews, no good, and then the turnover, too hot to handle, but then Crawford gets it right back for the Macks. Deep left corner, bomb on the way, off the rim, no good. Fighting for it, Bussy, and he's going to get called for a foul, hand in the cookie jar there. Or hand over the shoulder, more specifically.
Right.
So do you know anything about Mason and that? I know some Division I interest in him as a lineman, where he's at?
Yeah, so I've actually talked with his dad quite a bit. He's got schools still calling him. A couple big Division II schools as well, which are very good D2 football schools. So I think he's
got a tough
exploring
decision
every
ahead of him.
option.
Yeah.
And you want to see the paperwork from the college itself, before you commit. So.
Orion Nichols missing from on top, and then the Macks down with it. Eli step behind the back dribble. He's going to drive down the lane, whistle, and he did make the basket, but the foul. They're going to count it.
I think they counted
Okay,
that.
wow. That was almost like NBA continuation. Well, we'll take it. No complaints as Eli gets the hoop. And so McDonell leading at 17-14 as the foul goes on Trey Larson. It's his first 15 foul, and the free throw falls out of there for Eli. 17-14, despite the multiple missed free throws from McDonell. So the lead could be larger, put it that way, right?
That's going to be a halftime speech
Yeah.
from Coach.
And the basket good, and a foul, and a good drive that time from Charlie Charbonneau, the 5'10 senior, in off the Colfax bench. He's got 5. Really nice when you get that bench contribution.
You're right. That's, I think, the second on Mason, so there's still 6:41 left in this first half.
Well, 2 of our big guys have 2 fouls now.
Yeah, it's not what Coach wants.
Charbonneau ties it up at 17 apiece, and call it the third tie to go with our 3 lead changes. Macks had enjoyed the lead or been tied here for a while as Eli Stepp gets it into the forecourt. On the outside, Desian driving toward the lane, bounce pass, dangerous, able to keep it alive. Galvez kicks it in the right corner, shot on the way, no good. Into the deep right corner, out of there with it, Eli Stepp. Eli reloads down low, Bussy for 2.
Good pass. Timeout McDonell here.
And the Macks take a break as well. We're back in a minute from Menomonie as McDonell leads it 19-17. This is Macks basketball on WOGO.
Want to reach more local customers? Advertise on WOGO Sports.
Into the deep left corner, Chafee. She goes left baseline, puts up the shot and good. And Chafee hits another one.
Peeled off the wall by Lindstrom, and she'll hand it back for the biscuit and win it! Oh, the Sabres have tied it up on the shot by Biscuit.
Advertise in WOGO's broadcasts of local high school sports. Call us anytime or click on advertising at WOGO.com.
At Northwestern Bank, everything we do comes back to our mission, building stronger communities where people matter. This is Tracy Smiskey, Market President at Northwestern Bank. Every day we provide all the great services and conveniences of modern banking, but know that it's our relationships with people that matter most. Because at Northwestern Bank, we believe that every person is valuable, and that's what makes our community strong. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Mark Halverson and Kurt Galvez back at Johnson Fieldhouse, UW Stout, with our video producer Sam Aberly, Zach Wycheck at our WOGO studio with Max up. Max boys up 19-17, Game 6 of 8 at the Northwest Tip-Off Classic. All here on WOGO, Hallie, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, and live video stream on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. Colfax down by 2. We've had 3 ties and 3 lead changes. Max have either been tied or in front for quite a while now.
We're playing a little bit smaller, but
Charbonneau is going to miss on the drive on the left baseline, and the Max out of there with it. Eli's step. They get it ahead on the right side to home. Back on top to Eli. They work in the backfield in football and in basketball, from the backfield to the backcourt. There's the shot from Galvez. Off little deep, gets his own rebound. Galvez down the lane, gets fouled from behind. Look out, everybody. And some towering skyscrapers there.
Carson's shot is not on from 3 right now, but, at least he follows the shot.
Yep.
Draws the foul.
He'll get a chance at the free throw line, as that's going to be the second foul on Russell Polkowski and the 6th team foul for Colfax, with the Max leading at 19-17. First one is good. Well, that free throw form looked good.
Yes. That's why I started to chuckle there, Mark, because when we said he's going to the free throw line,
I know.
I bent down here and I was like, I don't know.
Right. And, sometimes maybe he can right himself there. So 20-17. Second one from Galvez. Rattles around and in. Yeah. All right. And so 21-17 McDonell.
Let's make that free throw shooting contagious now.
Absolutely. And spread it to his field goal shooting, too, right? All right. Yep. There's the bounce pass cutting through the middle of the McDonell defense. The underhand scoop for Orion Nichols. He's got 6 now, and it's a 21-19 lead for McDonell. And get it to Isaac Crawford on the right side. So, lob feed down low. Galvez off the glass. 2 more for the Max.
Nice speed by Eli there.
So Galvez, after the 2 free throws, getting 2 more there for 6 points on the night. Colfax looking to go down low. Finds a cutter, picked up on the ground by Tegan Leiden. Whistle and a foul on the Max with 4:49 to go first half. Max up 4.
Yeah, it looked like it was all ball, but I don't see Eli looking at the coach going, that was all ball.
Right. And so this is, I believe, Tegan Leiden. First one is up and good for Leiden.
He's only a sophomore. This guy can shoot.
Yeah. Eli's step, second personal, and the 7th team foul for the Max. Leiden comes up short on that one, and McDonell comes away with the rebound. Eli's step now. After the missed free throw from Leiden. Let them get some of the missed free throw items now. Working it down low, and there's another hoop for Galvez, who's getting hot for the Max. He's got 8.
We gotta get back down the floor.
Yep. 25-20 McDonell lead. There's the drive by missed shot, no good by Nichols, fouled up and in. Orion Nichols has 8. Well, this guy stood out. He had the 25 in the loss to Prescott the other night. Inside of 4:15 to go here, first half. Max basketball going left to right. 3-point, 25-22 lead. Crawford on top. Works it left side to Step. Dangerous pass. Deflected off of Desi and Matthews and out of bounds for the Max. 6th turnover.
They switched Orion Nichols on Carson. And I think Orion playing him a little bit more physical than Tegan was. So.
So Tegan Leiden now bringing it down for Colfax as this first half inside of 4 minutes. Trey Larson stepping it outside. Gets it on top to Charbonneau. Charbonneau for 3 off the back iron, no. Rebound comes down to Colfax. Ensminger. Ball on the floor, recovered by Charbonneau. On top, Ensminger. Getting a lot of sophomores on this Colfax team. They have only 2 seniors. And this one no good from Ensminger. Down low, contact shot up, no. Missed by Leiden. He'll go to the line with 3:27 left first half.
That's probably another one on Carson, which gives him 2. So all the bigs have 2 fouls.
Well, and you talked about in the pregame about the concern there. Why don't you reiterate that for us?
Yeah, they get tired.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it doesn't matter what size you are, but these big guys, when they get tired.
First free throw, no good from Tegan Leiden. Go ahead.
They tend to do things that the coach doesn't want them to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, if you miss a rebound, they're going to jump to try to block a shot.
Yeah.
You know.
Leiden's second one is off the rim, no good. And fighting for the rebound is, oh no. And trying to save it that time back in the game with the 2 fouls is Loiselle Christensen, but he saved it to the player. I don't know, was that Charbonneau?
It looks like, yeah, Charlie.
Okay,
Charlie
so 2 more. Wow, he's got
Yeah.
8 off the bench. So a good job for Charbonneau. In the deep right corner, there's the air ball miss by Stepp. And now Colfax within 1 at 25-24, looking for the lead off the back iron. No on the driving layup attempt by Ensminger. And here comes McDonell to the other end. Desi and Matthews kicking in the left corner. Shot of the way, Eli Stepp. Honeycomb's out of there, no. Rebound down to Colfax. Leiden ahead on the fast break. Trey Larson, he'll pull up, finds a cutter. Driving down the lane, and Colfax gets the lead back as Charbonneau scores again. He's got 10 off the bench.
Yeah, we're not getting back on defense.
It's a 26-25 Colfax lead. 2:24 left here in the first half. Crawford driving, tough shot off the glass, no. Rebound comes away to Colfax. Max in a cold spell here.
Oh.
And then, what, I was looking down. Okay.
Crawford stole the ball and had a nice bunny,
But then
he
missed it.
Yeah.
All right, so a couple of missed shots. Colfax at the other end. Fantastic drive for 2 by Orion Nichols. He's got 10 to follow that 25 in the loss to Prescott. And now Colfax, their biggest lead of the night at 28-25.
Game of runs. We just got to slow them down here.
Yeah, McDonell needing to break that cold spell. The kick out, Desi and Matthews from long range, off the backboard, no, and the rebound comes down to Trey Larson. So Colfax on a good run here, had been 21-17, and so they've outscored McDonell 11-4 since then. A drive down Main Street, whistle and a foul, and Colfax is consistent. They're mixing the drives and the outside here pretty good, but mostly the drives.
Yeah, they're good at getting the ball into the paint here with their guards.
And getting to the free throw line as Trey Larson will go back now, the 5'9 junior.
That's 3 fouls on Eli.
First one is going to be up and in, a kind roll. So Eli with 3. That's the 9th team foul on McDonell. He's got 3, and each of the starting bigs, Galvez, Loiselle Christensen, and Bussey, all with 2. So some navigating for Adam Schilling to do with those foul issues. Next one is up and good for Larson, so he gets them both, making it a 30-25 game. All right, late first half, 80 seconds left here in this first half. Galvez on top to Crawford. Crawford works it back on the left side to Cale Holm. Eli Stepp on the bench with those 3 fouls now for Coach Schilling. Minute 10 left in this first half. Bounce pass, trying to go down low, and Galvez has it knocked away. He recovers. Galvez looking, works it outside to a teammate. Driving, losing the basketball for the Max, Luke Anderson. And there's a Max turnover, their 7th of the afternoon. Inside of a minute now in this first half, and a good block by Luke Anderson. Whistle and a foul, though.
Think they're going to call that on the body? Well, they would have to there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Luke getting his first personal 10th team foul, and it was in the act of shooting anyhow. But the momentum has certainly swung to the Colfax side. They lead it by 5 and trying to add to it.
It's the free throws.
A little bit short. Max going to need to regroup here for at halftime. We're up 25-22, and since then have been outscored 8-0. The left-hander. Second one, no good, and the rebound coming down. So Nichols misses both. Stays at 30-25. Final 40 seconds of this first half. On the outside, Jaden Mitchell, the 5'10 sophomore, is in there off Adam Schilling's bench. Gets it on top to Cale Holm. Isaac Crawford now. Final 30 seconds. Deep right corner. On top. There's the shot on the way from Holm. Off. No good. Rebound Colfax. Max have just gone cold. Final 20 seconds of the half. Will Colfax hold it for 1 here? There's the penetration from Nichols, up and in.
He's going to the bucket.
He's a big-time scorer with 12 points. And the Macks down 7 as we head toward the half. Will they get a shot off? There's the long-range one from Cale Holm. Hits the front iron, no, and that's going to do it. We take a 3-minute timeout with McDonell trailing Colfax 32-25 from Johnson Fieldhouse at UW Stout. Game 6 of 8 in today's Northwest Tip-Off Classic. This is Macks Basketball on WOGO.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
There are a lot of things in your home that can make the holidays not so happy.
Help? Hello?
Mom, why is it so cold in here?
But don't panic. Call Where's Gala Plumbing and Heating at 839-0707 or where'sgala.com. Day or night. Wishing you a joyful holiday season. Your friends at Where's Gala Plumbing and Heating.
No need to wait until Valley. Your wellness journey starts today. The Y is running a membership special this month. Join the Y anytime in December and pay $0 until January 2026. The sooner you join, the more you get at no cost. Enjoy a swim, hit the gym, take a class, it's all here. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. Join now and pay nothing until January. To see if you're eligible, go to ymca-cv.org.
There are many reasons to open a smart checking account at Royal Credit Union, including no monthly fees, no minimum balance, and a $250 bonus. Getting your $250 is easy. Open your account by December 9th. Receive 2 payroll direct deposits of $200 or more, and you'll get a $250 bonus. See details and open your account today at rcu.org/getchecking. No minimum balance required to obtain bonus. Offer ends 12/9/25. Insured by NCUA.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
All right, Mark Halverson, Kurt Galvez back at the Johnson Fieldhouse, CW Stout. Our video producer, Sam Aberley, and our radio producer, Zach Wycheck. And as I try to, we'll size up the first half in a moment. Let me thank one of our great sponsors, Mauer Sperry Insurance. Make sure you look for the Mauer Sperry Insurance highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. Follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. That's a lot, folks. Brought to you by Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Kurt, give you first dibs. Your take on this first half?
Well, we both were looking at that free throw line and kind of giving a little chuckle to it. I probably missed maybe 1 or 2 possibly here, but I have 6 missed free throws. I don't know which your stats are probably better. We're getting good looks from the three-point line, but they're not going in. I don't know if that's because we're both staring at the college three-point line. Maybe they're behind that one, giving them a little bit more distance to the hoop. So, if they get used to that, maybe those will start falling. But otherwise, foul trouble. Once Mason, Brennan, and Carson have 2 fouls apiece, Coach Schilling is starting to pull them in. I believe it might have been Mason, maybe 6 minutes and some change left, or Brennan, one of the two, got their second. So they've sat, quite a bit of that first half, and you see the lead go down, a little bit. But we got to get back on defense. Transition-wise, we need to get back and fill that paint, because Orion Nichols seems to be going to work inside the paint there for the Vikings.
Right. So, again, Max had a lead. I don't feel completely. But, the stretch there, it was all Colfax, and they were getting, sometimes converting, getting to the free throw line. Yes, the Max 3 for 9.
Mm-hmm.
3 for 9 is what they were. All right, from the free throw line, we can give you the first half stats, scoring-wise. Again, statistics. I had 7 turnovers for McDonell and 6 for Colfax. For McDonell, 6 points for Eli Stepp, a 3 of 2, and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Cale Holmes, 7 points, 8 for Carson Galvez. He was 2 of 2 at the line. And also Brennan Loisel Christensen, 2 points, 0 for 4 from the line, 2 points for Mason Bussey. Foul problems, 3 for Eli Stepp, and 2 apiece for Galvez, Loisel Christensen, and Bussey. Meanwhile, for Colfax, 4 for Tegan Leiden, 5 for Trey Larson, 12 for Orion Nichols, 10 for Charlie Charbonneau off the Colfax bench, and a free throw for Isaiah Ensminger, giving us our halftime score, 32-25, Colfax.
Yeah, I imagine Brennan and Mason this second half are going to get some looks inside.
Yeah, but I think one observation I think we were both agreeing on, it did seem like McDonell got tired later in that first half.
100%.
Yeah.
And, Coach is going to listen to that.
Yeah.
After this, of you and I saying that.
Right, he is.
The poor kids are probably going to be running next week.
Right. Well, and again, it is a bigger floor, and that is maybe one of the tests. But let's catch some of the highlights from the first half. Sounded like this. Into the deep right corner for McDonell. Cale Holm. There's the shot. The three-pointer is good, and the Max on the scoreboard. 2 threes. Eli Stepp that time. Trying to find their identity. Racing down the floor, laying it up and in there for 2 points for Cale Holm, and the Max get their first lead. Well, good to see that, because Dessian missed the end of the football season, right? And so great to see that he's mended and back at it. Taking it down the lane for 2. A sweet drive that time for the Max. Roselle Christensen giving McDonell back the lead. Trying to build on that 3-point lead. Biggest lead for either team today. And there's the drive off glass, and 2 more, and the Max lead at 14-0 on the hoop by Galvez.
Let's see the paperwork from the college itself, before you commit. So.
Orion Nichols missing from on top, and then the Max down with it. Eli Stepp behind the back dribble. He's going to drive down the lane, whistle, and he did make the basket, but the foul. They're going to count it.
I think they counted
Okay,
that.
wow. And get it to Isaac Crawford on the right side. So lob feed down low. Galvez off the glass. 2 more for the Max. So there's your first half highlights. McDonell trailing 32-25 at the half, hoping to right the ship. We'll take a 90-second break. Back in 90 seconds here from Johnson Fieldhouse, UW Stout. It's the Northwest Tip-Off Classic. Max trailing Colfax by 7 at halftime. This is Max Basketball on WOGO.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Mauer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Remember, this is game 1 of our Max basketball doubleheader from one college venue to another, from the Johnson Fieldhouse EW Stout all the way to the Sonotag Center in Eau Claire, where Caleb Swenson and company will have the call for you tonight. Slated to be 6:55 pregame, as it's the McDonell girls battling up against Durand, Arkansas. Should be a good one from the Sonotag Center here on WOGO Radio, and of course the WOGO, the video live stream on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. Again, White City Glass salutes all the hardworking athletes. For all your windshield, glass, and garage door needs, call White City Glass of Chippewa Falls. All right, second half of basketball is underway. Max in the dark uniforms, and there's a block shot and a player to the floor, and no foul call on the drive by Galvez. What did you think, Dad?
He's got to go up higher.
Yeah.
Go up earlier and higher with the ball. You know, I know he's not afraid to go up against him. You know, he's hoping for a foul, but.
All right, so the Max in a bit of a zone here to start the second half, and there's a Colfax turnover, their 7th of the afternoon. Driving at the other end, Lozelle Christensen misses the shot. Bussey gets the rebound. Max working on the outside, ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay Max basketball. Last touch by Ensminger, the 5'9" sophomore for Nick Height's Colfax Vikings. Again, McDonell got some foul trouble, 2 apiece for each of the frontline starters, Galvez, Lozelle Christensen, and Bussey, and then 3 in the backcourt for Eli Stepp. Holm penetrating, driving, kicks it out to Lozelle Christensen. Picked up man-to-man there by Nichols. They get it on the outside, deep right corner now. Max, deliberate possession, down by 7. Into the lane. Stepp works it, right baseline. Bussey, 2 guys on him. They work it on the outside. There's the shot on the way. Got it. And the Max are within 4.
Good look. We moved the ball well there, that possession.
And Eli Stepp with the hoop. 32-28, and Stepp gets his second 3 of the day. And now Colfax with that 4-point lead, and another Colfax turnover, the second one of this second half. Max at the other end. There's the shot off the right side of the lane. No good. Missed by Stepp. Bussey gets the rebound. The big fella.
He might have got fouled earlier.
Whistle, and you don't want to be hit by one of Mason's elbows, right?
No, he's a big dude. I think he's saying the same thing. I think I got fouled earlier.
Yeah. And Ensminger gets his first personal, first team for either squad here in the second half. 16:23 to go. Important 3 we got there from Stepp a short time ago. There's one put up, and off the front iron, no. Missed by Cale Holm.
Those are the ones you want to see go in. Good luck, though.
Yeah. There's a Tegan Leiden with a 3-pointer, extends the lead back to 7 at 35-28. So the Max looking to cut that lead again. Whistle and some contact, a good distance from the basketball. I don't think Nick Height be pleased with that foul call, although it's Nichols first, but no reason to be fouling that far out with 15:55 left in regulation.
No.
First one, though, on Nichols, and the second on Colfax as a team here in the second half. Working it around on the outside, the Max.
Orion's playing tough defense on Brennan right now.
Bussey from the deep left corner, working it around on the perimeter passing game. Sizing things up, Eli Stepp. Cross court's a tough pass. He gets it to Cale Holm for 3, and the Max get another 3-pointer.
You'd like to see those go in from Cale because he can get hot. He can get real hot.
Excellent. And so Cale has 10 points on the night for McDonell. Cutting into the lane. Polkowski misses, draws the foul.
No, travel.
Travel, okay. And that's the third turnover of the second half. So Colfax is like on a cold winter night. They're leaving the door open, and dads everywhere are saying close the door, right?
They're giving us a chance.
Yeah, they are. So it's a 35-31 game here. The Macks as they work it around on the outside. And picking it up, Eli Stepp on top. 15 minutes to go. We've played 3 here in the second half. Stepp into the lane, fakes, pivots, gets it around. Lozelle Christensen takes it down the lane, partially blocked.
Another block by Russell.
They do it cleanly. At the other end, trying to go on the fast break. Going on the right baseline. Ensminger goes into the deep left corner. His teammate, front iron miss for Leiden. Max coming out of there with it. Into the forecourt, Eli Stepp. Holm, cross-court pass to Galvez.
No.
Comes up short on the 3. Rebound down to Colfax. Orion Nichols. Still a 35-31 game. Little trouble with the handle. Nichols gets it on top to Leiden. Wide open in the right corner. Ensminger got the 3.
Oh, wow.
He was wide open, Kurt.
Yeah, that was a good pass. That was a good pass by Isaiah.
So 38-31 as we approach the 14-minute mark here. Game 6 of 8 at the Northwest Tip-Off Classic. Johnson Fieldhouse, EW Stout. Lozelle Christensen takes it down the lane, misses off the back iron. So again, it's at a 7-point deficit for the Macks. Ball knocked away. Out of bounds with 13:53 left in regulation.
Russell Polkowski from Colfax is a presence down there, and you
Yeah.
can see it from the shots that were taken.
Right, yeah, he's blocked a couple.
Mhm.
They like to have him as the enforcer. Hasn't scored, but doing it defensively. We understand he's had some knee issues, hasn't been practicing a lot, but stepping up with that defensive presence. Max going to try to figure something out. Oh, wonderful drive for 2 for Trey Larson, and that is the biggest lead of the night for Colfax by 9 now. 40-31, Max in a hole. Time to turn it with 13 and a half left here, second half.
McDonald's got to answer here.
Lozelle Christensen, the deep right corner. He's going to go down low to Bussey, and it's knocked away, and there's the Mac turnover. Only their first of the second half is what I've got it down as. And at the other end, Nichols, there's the three-pointer on top, off the back iron, no good for Larson, but Colfax gets the long rebound. Nichols, whistle, and a travel. Now, here's the thing. Max, that was their first turnover of the second half. Colfax has had 4.
Yeah, we're just not scoring off of them.
No.
We're not utilizing that possession.
40-31 game, 13:06 left. Time for me to tell you that keep your finances on track with Royal Credit Union. RCU accounts come with smart tools like a mobile app that helps you stay in the know and stick to your goals. Open your account at rcu.org or at any office insured by NCUA. I could just say, yeah, it's a wonderful financial institution, RCU.
Both bigs are out for both teams here, Mason and Russell.
All right, so Galvez works it to Lozelle Christensen. Mason maybe getting a breather here. On top to Stepp. Eli and Kale have each had 3-pointers in the second half, but they're down 9. The Macks need 3 3-pointers just to tie. Galvez in traffic gets the nice hoop for 2.
Yeah, I think now, Mark, if it was me,
yeah,
I would do the same thing with Brennan now to get him going down in the post there with Russell out.
Yeah. And we've got Colfax now out on top, a 40-33 game. The 3-point attempt by Larson. He just had it measured right. Trey Larson, his second 3 of the game, and it's now a 10-point lead. Colfax biggest lead of the night. 43-33. I don't know. I was talking some smack to my friend Jay, the play-by-play announcer, and I was saying my team was going to beat his team. I don't know right now. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay Max basketball.
A lot of time left.
11. You're right. We played 1/3 of this second half, so again, 2/3 of the game is in the book. We got a 36-minute game, and we have played 24 of the 36. So Lozelle Christensen to inbound for the Macks. Down 43-33. Out on top to Holm. Working at Desi and Matthews is checked in for Coach Adam Schilling. On top to Stepp. Stepp, free throw line extended. Shot comes up short. Diving for the ball, Galvez out of bounds to Colfax with 11:44 left in regulation. The ball and a 10-point lead.
Kale was open in the corner there. You would hope that Eli saw him and hit Kale in the corner there because we got to get him going.
Yeah. And again, game 3 for McDonell on the season. Game 3 for Colfax. The Macks come in 1-1. Lost to Amory, the win over Mondovi. And Colfax looking for that first win of the season. So can feel their hunger here with 11.5 to go. Lost to a good Prescott team that's going to help wrap things up here from this tournament against Elk Mound in the final game of the day. Driving and whistle as Trey Larson taking it inside, the 5'9" junior drawing the foul on the Macks. Stopping the clock with 11, and that one is going to be foul number 3 on Galvez. Carson leading the Macks with 10 points. First free throw from Larson is out, no good. It's been a tough hoop to shoot free throws on today.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because of the depth behind there.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. They talk about that NCAA tournament, you play in those big places, right? Second free throw is good. All right, so it's an 11-point lead. Again, if the Macks want the drama of the comeback, I think we've got it now. 11 points down with just over 11 minutes to go. Macks on the attack, going right to left. Galvez into the paint, all the way through. There's the shot blocked, but a foul. A look of surprise on Tegan Leiden's face, but that's going to be his third personal with 11:03 left here in regulation, and the Vikings up 11 as Galvez to the line. Carson sunk his first 2 earlier. .11:03 left in regulation. Ooh, front iron for Carson, misses the first one. Stick around later in the post game. The Holly Bovey Names You Know Stats recap, our post-game show. Hope to hear from Coach Schilling, stats and highlights, and a check of the WOGO Sports calendar, which most notably includes tonight. Second free throw, no good. Macks get the rebound. Desian Matthews is fouled.
That boy, Desian. He got the rebound, kicked it out, swung the ball, gets the ball back.
Again, Desian, a contributor offensively, defensively to the football team. Injuries kept him out of the final games of the season, but he was after that elite running back of Eli Stepp and Dawson Moulton. I mean, he was the third leading runner for the Macks on the football season, so he could bring it as he misses the first free throw. Well, certainly, practice following today is going to include free throws, right? So
that's the third miss this half.
It is, yeah. So I have him 3 for 12 in the day, 25% right now.
Yikes.
Next one from Desian is good. His first point of the day.
Timeout.
And we'll take a break. Half a minute. We're back in a moment. This is Macks Basketball on WOGO Sports.
At Northwestern Bank, everything we do comes back to our mission, building stronger communities where people matter. This is Tracy Smiskey, Market President at Northwestern Bank. Every day we provide all the great services and conveniences of modern banking, but know that it's our relationships with people that matter most. Because at Northwestern Bank, we believe that every person is valuable, and that's what makes our community strong. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Mark Halverson, Kurt Galvez back at the Johnson Fieldhouse, CW Stout, with our video producer Sam Aberly, our radio producer Zach Wycheck. Macks are down 10, 44-34. They've trailed by as many as 11. Some of those early lead changes and ties have gone by the way, Kurt. We had 3 ties, 4 lead changes, but Colfax kind of owning this thing right now as the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be, incorrect call, so it's going to stay Colfax basketball.
McDonell comes out in the press
Full
here.
court press, yeah.
Try to drum something up.
Yep.
Russell from Colfax, number 30, is back in, the big guy.
Russell Polkowski. And now they'll see if the Macks press. The Memorial press did a lot of damage to the Shanghai girls last night, and there's the steal. Galvez taking it inside, up and in, and the Macks cut the lead to 8. So Galvez with 12 on the night. And Colfax struggling against the pressure. They're able to get it ahead to Orion Nichols, and now across the timeline to Ensminger. Ensminger cutting into the McDonell defense. Boy, that was a tough one. I mean, it's going to be apparently a foul on the Macks, but.
Oh, and Eli.
That's his 4th, yeah. And Isaac Crawford going to set to check in, the 5'10 junior for Coach Schilling.
Desian and Kell are putting good pressure up front on that press there. So hopefully we get a stop here, get a bucket, and see if they can create another turnover here.
Max in a 3:01. We're down by 11 and have cut it to 8. And there's the drive, and there it is. And a nice play by Colfax. So Ryan Nichols, his first 2 of the second half, he's got 14. Again, he's the guy you have to look at. I mean, you had the 25 in the lopsided loss to Prescott the other night. Crawford picks up the dribble, gets it across the way to Dawson Moulton, who has come in for, I think, he didn't play a lot in the first half if he did play. Crawford out on top, getting some contact. Desi and Matthews for 3 points, and he got it.
Nice.
Desi and a huge basket for the Macks. And so now, 46-39, the Macks are within 7. And I took which player?
Isaiah Ensminger.
Ensminger gets the 2.
Yeah,
so
he took the ball, went to the paint. You could see Carson get out of the way, not to get too close to draw that foul. So.
And the ball out of bounds, and McDonell will keep it.
Subbed in for the Macks, number 34, Brendan Lucelle.
9:35 left, approaching the midway point of this second half, which inside of 9 minutes, think of it as the fourth quarter, if you will, in regulation. And the Macks down 48-39. Lozelle Christensen into the corner to Matthews. They work it around on the outside. Galvez leading the Macks in scoring with 12. Shot on the way and no good from the deep right corner by Cale Holm, and out of there with it Colfax with the ball and a 9-point lead. The Vikings in the white uniforms with the red numerals, lettering, and trim driving the lane. Stripped away, and a good job by Cale Holm as the Colfax 5th turnover of the second half laid up. Oh, and Crawford missed one they had to have. And it stays a 9-point deficit. Racing down the floor, Tegan Leiden comes into contact with Galvez, and now the Macks turn it the other direction. Galvez is going to race it down and lay it on. He missed the shot. And Galvez coming from out of bounds. Yeah.
Oh, 2 layups.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Yeah.
Subbed in for the Macks, number 3.
Well, and again, we're talking about in terms of just laying it on the line, in terms of free throws and layups, those are your higher percentage shots, right?
Those are the ones you need.
Those are the ones you need.
Yeah, but, missing these threes, that's going to happen.
Yeah, so 8:53 to go in regulation here on WOGO Sports. And Colfax with the ball and the 9-point lead as Leiden into the forecourt. Nichols going on the baseline into the paint. There's the turnaround. And going for his first basket of the game, Russell Polkowski's done it defensively, and now there's his first 2, and it's back to an 11-point lead at 50-39.
It's a tough shot. Good defense,
Yeah, 6'6" sophomore down low, right? And so now Holm working it down low to Matthews, finds a cutter. Lozelle Peterson for 2 for the Macks. Lozelle Christensen, yes.
Desian's having a good game.
So Lozelle Christensen has 4, had 2 in the first half. So 8 minutes now left in regulation. Macks down 9. Still hoping for that comeback. Starts here by shutting them off on the defensive end. Colfax up 50-41. There's the drive, basket, no, but a foul as Trey Larson. Boy, these guards are talented for Colfax.
Yeah, they're quick. They can dribble. They're beating us to the paint.
They both hit 2 threes, and they can drive, get to the free throw line.
I think it's one of those 2. You can't go zone necessarily right now because you're trying to create a turnover.
Larson misses the first free throw. The foul was on Desi and Matthews, his first, and for McDonell, their 3rd as a team in the second half. Next one is around and no good. Macks need the rebound, and they get it. Falling to the ground is Eli Stepp, who's out there with 4 fouls. So Coach Schilling may feel like you just got to have him out there. Lozelle Christensen losing the ball. There's a ball rifled into the corner to Cale Holm, and it's off the rim, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it's a stay Macks basketball. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank. All right, 50-41, 7:33 to go. You see that sand going through the hourglass of this game.
Still time.
Yeah, putting each possession kind of under the microscope. Looking to get it in, struggling. Eli Stepp in there with the 4 fouls to Lozelle Christensen. Deep right corner, gets it off to Holm. Working it on the right baseline. Getting it off to Jaden Mitchell, the 5'10 sophomore. Whistle, and it's going to be a foul on Colfax with 7:23 to go. And it looks like
Orion
Nichols.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Orion.
And that's going to be the third personal on Orion and the fifth team foul. Max into the deep left corner, step. Picked up defensively there by Tegan Lydon. He'll drive, lose it as he falls out of bounds, and they're going to say a McDonell turnover. Their 9th of the day, no foul called, and 7:16 to go, and Colfax gets it back against the McDonell full court press. 50-41 game, Vikings by 9. They get it in the backcourt to Trey Larson. Steal by McDonell, taking it up with the left hand. Mitchell misses the shot.
That's 3 layups. 3 layups missed now.
Colfax now has one more turnover than they had the entire first half, but the Max, they have not taken advantage.
Can't take advantage of it. We're either missing free throws or
and layups. Right.
No.
That's the pain. Again, it's game 3 in the season, right? But bigger court, maybe more tired. And first free throw is good. Jaden Mitchell, the 5'10 sophomore, first points of the night for him. I'd like to see as many guys as possible get in the scoring column each and every game. Even the Lady Cards losing last night, but had 8 girls score. Free throw no good on the second one. It's been a rough night at the line for the Max. A 50-42 game, the full court pressure. And
timeout.
We're going to get a timeout, Colfax. We'll take a break as well. 7:04 to go. The Max pressure doing something. Can the offense capitalize as well? Back in 30 seconds on WOGO Sports coverage of Max basketball.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toys & Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toys & Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toys & Ford.
The first of 2 Max basketball games here. This one from Johnson Fieldhouse, UW Stout, with the Max boys trailing Colfax 50-42. Mark Halverson with Kurt Galvez, our video producer Sam Aberly, Zach Wycheck, our radio producer at our WOGO studio, and I believe Zach's going to stick with you for game 2. Caleb Swenson and Mark Menomonie, I believe, from Sonantag. Beautiful Sonantag Center there in Eau Claire, as it's the Lady Max against Durand, Arkansas. 6:55 pregame tonight on FM 103.1 AM 680 WOGO.com and the live video stream on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. All right, 50-42, McDonell down 8, but this full court pressure has been working.
It's been working. We just got to take advantage of it. You know.
Guys, make your layups and your free throws, and you got a fighting chance. All right, so now Colfax advancing it with Ensminger into the forecourt. Bringing it left to right, some between-the-leg dribbles. Gets it on top to Larson. Again, just 2 seniors on this Colfax team, so a young bunch. They're tough now. They're going to get tougher in the years ahead. 6 seniors for McDonell. But, again, 4 sophomores on varsity who are getting the taste of it. And a good job defensively by Lozelle Christensen, and the Max come out of there. They get it to the other end. Desi and Matthews looking to lay it up, and a blocking foul on Colfax with 6:37 to go. And that one is going to be the 4th one on Orion Nichols. So, again, he's got 14 points to lead them in scoring, but he is joining the same place as Eli Stepp with the 4 fouls.
Desian's doing a great job as the 6th man today.
Yeah, just cheering him on because I felt for him. It had to be hard, right,
yeah.
watching the other guys out there.
100%. You know, he put a lot of time in himself.
First one is good.
On the football field and throughout that season, and then you get to the end, and it's like,
well,
you know, I'm sure he just wanted 1 carry on that for that game, you know.
He's been a spark off the bench. The Max on a 4-0 run since trailing 50-39. Back and Desian with a bunch of these points. He's now got 5 all in the second half. The next one is up and off the front iron. No rebound comes away to Tegan Lydon, and everybody's had their free throw issues today. All right, into the forecourt. Colfax now on top to the big guy Polkowski, and I would think that. Oh, I was going to say they're not going to be in a hurry, but they drain. That's a 2, I think. Tegan Lydon, a 3.
Call her 3. Yeah.
All right. That's his second of the second half and his 3rd of the game. And that was a killer right there. It's a 10-point game. with just over 6 minutes to go, and there's a McDonell turnover on an errant pass, and into the forecourt Colfax. Yeah, I think I was looking at the college line on the call before, but then Colfax turning it back over to the Macks at the other end, driving right baseline. Nice move and a great job getting it in there. Eli Stepp cuts the lead back to 8. Macks with that full court press, which has been very successful. Again, 5:40 to go, within 8, even despite that three-pointer from Colfax a short time ago. Enspinger going to drive right by his defender and score it on Galvez.
Can't let him do that.
They've got a number of capable scorers on this Colfax team, and there's the three-pointer, and Cale Holm nails it at the other end for the Macks. Cale Holm buried that cold-blooded three, his second of the second half. He's got 13 points on the game and 3 three-pointers in the contest. It's 55-48. Macks down 7. Now, again, I'm from the old school. There's a ball knocked away by Lozelle Christensen into the forecourt. He wants to lay it up and in. No messing around with a slam dunk that time.
Down by 5 here. Full court pressure again.
And the Macks drawing it to win 5, like Kurt said. Enspinger, again, I don't understand why they're hurrying it up so much. They missed the shot. While tipped out of bounds, they're going to say McDonell basketball.
I think
we got a break there.
I think we did too.
It looked like Lozelle Christensen had touched it last.
That's what I thought. But you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it because, I'm sure they got a break at one point too.
It all evens out. 4:42 to go. The Macks stepping it up. They were down 11, 50-39, and since then have outscored the opponent 11-5.
It's very important. But what happens when you can't get to the glass repair shop to fix your windshield? Call White City Glass. They'll come to you. It doesn't matter if you're in Abbotsford, Arcadia, Rice Lake, or Hudson, or any place in between. They've installed thousands of windshields in thousands of places for 50 years. They know what they're doing. It's your car. It's your choice.
All right, and now Colfax against the full court pressure. And a whistle and a foul. And foul goes on Desian Matthews. And that'll be his second with, again, eye on the clock here. Macks have cut it to a 5-point game. And that pressure has really been a difference maker so far, Kurt.
It has. And, Kel hitting that 3 there. Brennan making his layup.
Right. All right, so now, again, a lot of time, 4.5 to go. If I was Colfax, I would think they'd want to slow it down. They don't show any penchant for that as the missed driving layup by Leiden, and the Macks out of there with it. Here's Cale Holm ahead to Lozelle Christensen. Nice. He lays it. It's a 3-point game. Wow. At the other, I don't understand it. Colfax
we got to get that rebound. There you go.
Playing like they're behind, and the missed attempt by Leiden, and here comes Lozelle Christensen's going to lay up. Boy, it looked like there was contact. No foul called. Following it up down low. Tough shot put up. Eli Stepp double pumping. Rebound. Desian Matthews for the basket.
Desian big again there. Desian was big there.
We'll get a break in the action. 3:49 to go. Back in half a minute. Macks within 1 on WOGO Sports.
There are a lot of things in your home that can make the holidays not so happy.
Hey, help? Hello?
Mom, why is it so cold in here?
But don't panic. Call Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating at 839-0707 or wurzgala.com. Day or night, Wurzgala is here for you and your family. Wishing you a joyful holiday season. Your friends at Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating.
A puzzling game as Colfax enjoyed an 11-point lead at 50-39. Since then, the Macks have outscored them 15-5, and an 11-point lead now, a 1-point lead, Kurt Galvez.
Yeah, I was just talking to your friends from Colfax there on the radio. I said, why are they shooting so quick?
And what did they say?
He said they get a little itchy, and I said, I can see the layups of, they're beating our guys to the paint. But you go for the layup, maybe draw the foul, but at the same time, it's like, take some time off the clock and then make that move.
I mean, back in the day, again, there's not a shot clock in Wisconsin high school basketball, so you don't need to hurry. And it seems like it's a lost art of letting the air out of the ball. Mm-hmm. Just hey, we're going to try to milk the clock.
Right.
And so, boy, McDonell, a whale of a comeback here.
Yep.
Within one with 3:49 to go. And now against the full court
Right
press,
there.
steal by Dessian. Again, I'm sorry, not a steal by Dessian. It's Brennan Lozelle Christensen with the steal. As, again, Colfax has had 10 turnovers in the second half, and then the Macks turning it over.
They said Kill had his heels on the line there. So.
All right, a 1-point Colfax lead with 3:44 to go. In the backcourt, they get it to Larson. Larson picked up defensively by Cale Holm. Cale, good defense on him.
Good defense
Gets
by
it
Cale.
across the timeline to Ensminger. Ensminger, open teammate, right corner, three-pointer is there. Cold-blooded three from Tegan Leiden, his third of the second half, fourth of the game. Colfax goes up by 4 at 58-54. Still a ton of time. Macks don't need to be in a hurry. And they're going to down low, missing the shot, fighting for it. Colfax out of there with it.
I think Brennan got away with a possible foul there on that rebound.
Yep. And so now approaching the 3-minute mark, Colfax with the ball and a 4-point lead. Possibly trying to escape our questions about the lack of a slowdown.
Travel.
And another Colfax turnover. That's their 11th of the second half. It's their 17th of the game. And actually, McDonell has just 11, so it's a 6-turnover difference unofficially. Max ball inside of 3 minutes to go. Down by 4, 58-54. Still a ton of time in anybody's game as Eli Step to the right side. Gets it on top to Holm, back to Step. Step down low to intended there, Brennan Lozelle Christensen, and then stolen away. Bad time for a turnover for the Macks. To the left corner. They find a cutting Leiden, and now they'll bring it out here a little bit. 2.5 minutes to go. On top, Leiden. Colfax ball in a 4-point lead. Macks with the man-to-man here. Would love to get a steal. At this point, the foul situation, only 4 team fouls in McDonell. You have to foul him 3 times to get him to go to the free throw. Oh, he bangs in a 3 from the left corner. He couldn't do it a second time that way if he tried. Charbonneau, first points of the second half, and Colfax goes up 7, 61-54. That one really hurts with 2 minutes to go. Oh, Dessian Matthews gets the layup for the basket.
Finished by Does.
And it's a 5-point game. We're back in half a minute on WOGO Sports. This is Macks Basketball.
No need to wait until New Year's. At the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, your wellness journey starts today. The Y is running a membership special this month. Join the Y anytime in December and pay $0 until January 2026. The sooner you join, the more you get at no cost. Enjoy a swim, hit the gym, take a class, it's all here. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. Join now and pay nothing until January. To see if you're eligible, go to ymca-cv.org.
Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating offers a wide variety of services, from repairing leaky faucets to installing grab bars, coordinating your kitchen or bathroom remodel project, installing air purification systems, and so much more. Large job or small, call the pros at Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. 66-61, 156 to go. All right, still anybody's game, but the Macks it's got to start on defense, and you got to take advantage of your chances offensively, Kurt Galvez.
Yeah, this is a big 156 here. I mean, this is where the game's either won or lost. I mean, you're only down 5. The bank 3. Bank 3 right there.
Yeah, that was a
Colfax.
real killer for Charbonneau. Boy, it would be a 2-point game right now if that hadn't. I mean, it was from the corner, and somehow it hits the edge of the backboard and goes in. That was like a trick shot. All right, here comes that Macks full court press. It's deflected on the inbounds and the McDonell steal. Galvez gets it on the outside to Holm in the deep right corner off to Lozelle Christensen. McDonell now. That another turnover. That's 12 in the second half for Colfax. Macks down by 5. 100 seconds left. Cross-court pass. Galvez. There it is.
Oh.
Rattles out. No. Rebound. Matthews has his hands on it. Gets it to Galvez. Macks keep possession now with 1:30 to go. Driving. Eli Step basket.
Big
It's
move.
good. And a foul.
Big move.
Huge move.
Desian with another big play.
Wow, fantastic. Yeah, that huge offensive rebound. Desian Matthews, the 6'3 senior, making it happen as the foul goes on Ensminger, his second. The 3-point play is completed. And after the Macks struggled with free throws earlier, how about Eli Step out there with the 2 fouls, and he's got 14 points. The Macks with that full court pressure.
Hey.
And what's the call?
It looks like somebody pushed off.
A Colfax player.
He pushed off a Eli.
Wow, offensive foul, and so that's their 19th turnover. And it's going to go on with 1:29 to go. The Macks are within 2 after the three-point play by Eli Stepp a moment ago. And
this is a big shot here. You don't want to force anything.
And we're not seeing on this. There's the basket.
Nice.
Out of the Macks just tied it up. Eli Stepp on the inbounds pass.
We got to get back on defense. They're 2v1 on Carson there.
Wow, Eli Stepp just huge down the stretch here. And out of bounds, Colfax keep it 1:16 to go. The Vikings got to wonder what hit them. That's just our 4th tie of the game now, and it's been a long, long time since we've had a tie. You go way back to, we're tied at 6, 14, and 17 for the 3 ties. Colfax ball, 76 seconds to go. What a comeback by McDonell. They were down 50-39. Ball on the floor, loose ball on the floor. The Vikings try to get it off to a teammate. Did they call timeout? Clock at 1:12 now.
They might have got.
And it's going to be a foul on the Macks. You got to say the big guys have done a good job. Only Galvez got a foul in the second half. We haven't seen a lot of Mason Bussey, though.
No, I think it's because we have to press and.
Yep. And so that one is on Lozelle Christensen, his 3rd. So he and Galvez with 3. The three-pointer off the rim, no good. Missed shot that time by Leiden, and the Macks out of there with it. They get it ahead step, and there it is. The layup is good, and the Macks get the lead on the layup by Lozelle Christensen. What an incredible comeback by the Macks, now trying to hold on as they lead it 63-61. Three-pointer, no good. Macks out of there with the rebound. 40-plus seconds to go. They get it ahead. Lozelle Christensen at the other end.
And
2
one.
more and a foul for the Macks.
Well, they're giving energy this last minute and some change here. So.
Wow. I'll say, what a comeback, and they now lead it by 4. And Lozelle Christensen back-to-back hoops here. Huge for the Macks, who lead it by 5 as the foul going on.
He made his free throw.
Yes, he did for the first time tonight. After 0 for 4 in the first half, but he's been huge here offensively and defensively for the Macks. The final 35 seconds and a timeout Colfax, and we'll keep it here. 33.9 seconds left, a 66-61 McDonell lead, and how do they do it? It was 50-39. The Macks outscoring Colfax 27-11 since that point here on WOGO, Halley, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. But again, the pressure's really turned this. That full court press has turned the game around.
We took advantage when we turned them over.
Right.
You know, before we were talking, we weren't making free throws, we weren't making the layups. But I think the big spark is Desi and Matthews.
Right.
This is Desi and Matthews' game right
here. Yeah. You're right. He had that three-pointer. He's had offensive rebounds. He's done. He had a layup, and so
creating turnovers.
Yeah, you're right. And saying that, he's had 9 points in the second half, plus that huge offensive rebound. And he didn't, after going scoreless in the first half, but his presence has been huge.
Big time, and that's good to see because you know, I'll tell you the first 2 games, guys coming off the bench, you didn't get that much of an impact out of them. And I think Desian wrote his name down and said, I'm going to make an impact, and I'm the 6th man today.
Right,
so,
for sure.
We can't foul them here.
Yep.
We know that they'll take a quick shot, and if that's the case, we know Desian's been rebounding the ball, but Carson and Brennan have to box out and try to be the guys on top getting that rebound over.
All right, here we go. Final 33.9 seconds. They get the inbounds. They're going to work it down low right away, and a double pump shot, no good. Missed by Polkowski. Max out of the rebound. Whistle and a foul, and Polkowski frustrated with himself for missing that one.
Yeah, you think he would just go straight up.
Yeah.
We know Carson's somewhat not, he's not in foul trouble, but, he would get yelled at from coach if he did foul him there, so he's going to let him go up,
And he's frustrated with himself. You can agonizing over there in front of Coach Height.
Yeah, I wonder if he hurt his knee or something.
Yeah, possibly. First free throw comes off a little bit short for Galvez. The foul was on Tegan Leiden. I had him as 4 already, but apparently he's got 4 now. So
Carson's got to make this free throw here.
Galvez, second
There
one
you go.
around, and it falls for him.
All right, no fouls.
Yep.
Don't let him take an easy shot.
67-61. They need 2 3-pointers. There's the missed one from long range for Nichols. And the Macks are going to win this thing. 15 seconds left into the forecourt. They get it to Eli Stepp. Macks looking to go 2-1 on the season, having lost to Amory and then beating Mondovi. And now what a comeback win. This is shaping up to be the final 2-1 and game 6 of the day from the Northwest Tip-Off Classic at Johnson Fieldhouse. UW Stout goes to McDonell.
Oh, my goodness, Mark.
Winning at 67-61. We're back with the post-glass post-game show in 2 minutes. This is Macks Victorious Basketball on WOGO Sports.
There are many reasons to open a smart checking account at Royal Credit Union, including no monthly fees, no minimum balance, and a $250 bonus. Getting your $250 is easy. Open your account by December 9th. Receive 2 payroll direct deposits of $200 or more, and you'll get a $250 bonus. See details and open your account today at rcu.org/getchecking. No minimum balance required to obtain bonus. Offer ends 12/9/25. Insured by NCUA.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Mauer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation, residential, commercial, or industrial. Choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
McDonell wins it by a final. They've already taken the, I believe it was 67-61. Yeah, 67-61. McDonell wins it here today, and it's time for the Post-Glass Post-Game Show. Brought to you by the great folks at Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Quality service at affordable prices for commercial, home, and auto glass. Visit postglassandmirror.com. That's postglassandmirror.com. Kurt Galvez, your take.
I guess the take, Mark, we both were sitting here. I am surprised that we pulled this off, and not just because we didn't shoot the ball well from 3 or free throw line, but Colfax gave us a big opportunity there when their guys were shooting pretty quick.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning
but then
dreams
at the same
into
time,
reality.
those turnovers we created on the press, we actually capitalized off them, made our free throws, made our layups, and we talked about that all game. And it wasn't happening consistently for us until the end there. And then I looked over at you, and you're like, oh, well, we're down by 2. And from there on, Desi and Matthews made another play. And we talked about that before, where him coming off the bench, maybe this wasn't Mason's game because we had to be quicker.
Yeah.
But when he was in there, he did what we needed him to do. But we had to be quicker, and Desi took advantage of that playing time and said, I'm going to do something with the minutes that I'm going to get here. So,
Well,
hats off.
The game 6 of the day, the Northwest Tip-Off Classic, McDonell winning it 67-61. And another game coming up, Fall Creek and Glenwood City. And then they wrap it up tonight, Prescott and Elk Mound. But we want to get to the Holly Bovey Names You Know Stats Recap, brought to you by Holly Bovey and Caldwell Banker Brenizer Realtors. Names you know right here in Chippewa Falls. Holly's been helping people move in the Chippewa Valley since 2000. You can call her at 715-577-HOME. Visit hollybovey.com or find Holly on Facebook. For the Macks tonight, unofficially, 16 for Eli Stepp, including 10 in the second half. 1 for Jaden Mitchell, 9 for Desi and Matthews, all coming in the second half, and you called him the difference maker, and I'd have to agree. 13 points for Cale Holm. He had 2 big three-pointers, but that second one was really huge for the Macks in that comeback down the stretch. 13 for Carson Galvez, 9 for Brennan Loisel Christensen, 7 in the second half, and really had 5 points late, Kurt, and 4 points for Mason Bussey coming earlier. Meanwhile, before we get you to Colfax's numbers, I think a number that stands out to me when we talk about the Holly Bovey Names You Know Stats Recap, Colfax had 13 second-half turnovers compared to 5 for McDonell. That was a huge difference. The Macks weren't capitalizing initially, but then eventually they did.
Correct. And you know, if you capitalize off a half of those,
right,
which I want to say we probably came close to that towards the end, where we would, you know, make them turn the ball over to us and we'd get a layup or a free throw or even just a good shot out of it. But that was the difference there, is working off of those turnovers.
Individual scoring for Colfax unofficially, 13 for Tegan Leiden, 6 for Trey Larson. They had 14 points for Orion Nichols, but they held him to 2 in the second half. 13 for Charlie Sharber. Now, he had the huge 3 that gave them a 4-point lead at 58-54. But the Macks able to overcome that, outscoring them the rest of the way, 13-3. Also, 8 points for Isaiah Ensminger and 2 points for Russell Polkowski in this one tonight. The post-game show on WOGO for commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model. Call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com. We obviously would love to have Coach Schilling join us, but again, this is a move it along type of a situation. He had to be with his team, and so if he joins us, great. If not, we've got highlights for you. Don't forget, game 2 of our doubleheader, 6:55 tonight. The Macks girls at the Sonntag Center in action against a tough Durand, Arkansas squad. That's 6:55 tonight here on WOGO Sports later in the hour. Let's get to those highlights from this one, starting with the first half. Into the deep right corner for McDonell. Cale Holm. There's the shot. The three-pointer is good, and the Macks on the scoreboard. 2 threes. Eli Stepp that time. Trying to find their identity. Racing down the floor, laying it up and in there for 2 points for Cale Holm, and the Macks get their first lead. Well, good to see that because Dessian missed the end of the football season, right? And so great to see that he's mended and back at it. Taking it down the lane for 2, a sweet drive that time for the Macks. Roselle Christensen giving McDonell back the lead. Trying to build on that 3-point lead. Biggest lead for either team today. And there's the drive off glass and 2 more, and the Macks lead at 14-0 on the hoop by Galvez.
Let's see the paperwork from the college itself, you know, before you come in. So.
Orion Nichols missing from on top, and then the Macks down with it. Eli Stepp behind the back dribble. He's going to drive down the lane, whistle, and he did make the basket, but the foul. They're going to count it.
I think they counted
Okay,
that.
wow. And get it to Isaac Crawford on the right side. So lob feed down low. Galvez off the glass. 2 more for the Macks. Those are your first half highlights. Now let's try to draw on those second half highlights, which, got to say, for a long time, folks, it looked unsure in half number 2.
Good look. We moved the ball well there, that possession.
And Eli Stepp with the hoop. Half. Macks at the other end. There's the shot off the right side of the lane. No good. Miss. Working it around on outside the Macks.
Orion's playing tough defense on Brennan right now.
Pointers in the second half, but they're down 9. The Macks need 3 3-pointers just to tie. Galvez in traffic gets the nice hoop for 2.
Big guy.
Russell Polkowski. And now they'll see if the max press. The Memorial press did a lot of damage to the Chai girls last night, and there's the steal. Galvez taking it inside, up and in, and the Max cut the lead to 8. The guy you have to look at, I mean, you had the 25 in the lopsided loss to Prescott the other night. Crawford picks up the dribble, gets it across the way to Dawson Moulton, who has come in for, it didn't.
That's,
Yeah, 6'6" sophomore down low, right? And so now Holm working it down low to Matthews, finds a cutter. Lozelle Peterson for 2 for the Max. Lozelle Christensen. We'll get that straight here.
I think coach is on
the Max
his way.
At the other end, driving right baseline. Nice move and a great job getting it in there. Eli Stepp cuts the lead back to 8. He's got 13 points on the game and 3 3-pointers in the contest. It's 55-48. Max down 7. Now again, I'm from the old school. There's a ball knocked away by Lozelle Christensen into the forecourt. He wants to lay it up and in. No.
Brennan making his way up.
Right. All right, so now, again, a lot of time, 4.5 to go. If I was Colfax, I would think they'd want to slow it down. They don't show any penchant for that as the missed driving layup by Leiden, and the Max out of there with it. Here's Cale Holm ahead to Lozelle Christensen.
Nice.
He lays it. It's a 3-point game. Wow.
Desian big again there. Desian was big there.
We'll get a break in the action. 3:49 to go, back in half a minute. For the Max to the left corner. They find a cutting Leiden, and now they'll bring it out here a little bit. 2.5 minutes to go. On top, Leiden. Colfax ball in a 4. McDonell now. That another turnover. That's 12 in the second half for Colfax. Max down by 5. 100 seconds left. Cross-court pass. Galvez. There it is.
Oh.
Rattles out. No. Rebound. Matthews has his hands on it. Gets it to Galvez. Max keep possession now with 1:30 to go. Driving. Eli Stepp. Basket is good. And a foul. And I just got to pause our highlights here to say, Kurt, that Matthews rebound, one of the biggest plays of the game.
Big play. And, he's not one of the big guys.
Yeah.
So to get a big rebound like that,
although
it's all hustle.
He is listed at 6'3", so he's not tiny either.
Yeah, I see
a couple more highlights.
Coach Schilling coming up here, too.
Pressure.
Hey.
And what's the call?
It looks like somebody pushed off.
Third, so he and Galvez with 3. The three-pointer off the rim, no good. Missed shot that time by Leiden, and the Max out of there with it. They get it ahead step, and there it is. The layup is good, and the Max get the lead on the layup by Lozelle Christensen. And there you go. The Max held the lead from there, and they go on to the victory over Colfax, 67-61, as Coach Adam Schilling joins us now. And, Coach, we had our doubts.
Yeah, I think all of us did for a while. So
yeah, so
it was good last couple minutes there. We got some kids that are battling some sickness, and just couldn't really. But hats off to the kids. They really came through when we needed to, and come back and win a game like that is huge at this point in the season.
We didn't mention, although we got a dad as a color analyst, but we never brought up a little bit of sickness concerns. But obviously a longer court, too, and so it takes more out of you.
Well, 3 games in a week, your first week of playing games, and some of our football guys have only been practicing a week or 2. So I had some of the same sickness that these kids had, and I don't know how they even tried to play basketball, to be honest with you. So.
But you got to be impressed. I mean, down 11 at 50-39, and you win at 67-61. That took some moxie.
Kids really stepping up and making plays. That's what we talked at halftime. You got to meet the challenge, and you got to be willing to step up and do some things maybe you're not used to doing to come out. But again, just the defensive pressure was good, and then we converted on those turnovers, got to the free throw line, got good looks at the basket. So just a lot of good things down the stretch.
We talked about Desi and Matthews, a difference maker, 9 points off the bench. He had a huge offensive rebound late for you.
He had a couple. I think when we missed free throws, he probably had 3 offensive rebounds on those missed free throws. And he's getting back to healthy, and we're really happy that he's able to come out and play.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, it's always more fun to win, and you take part in a great event like this. And again, you guys turned it around when you needed to, right?
Yeah, definitely. Again, it came down to the kids making plays and not giving up and digging a little deeper when we really needed them to, so that was huge.
And next up for you, McDonell, we get right back at it, conference play against Fall Creek.
Yep, another huge game. We talked to kids before the season came out, once the schedule came out, to say how tough these first 4 games are. We get through those and stay afloat, we'll be all right.
Terrific. Coach, thanks so much.
Great. Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
really
Coach.
Yep.
Thank
you.
Get them healthy.
Yes.
All right. All right, we'll take one final timeout, according to Zach Wycheck back at our WOGO studio. And a final word, we'll check the WOGO Sports calendar. Coming up, game 1 of our doubleheader. Max boys win at 67-61.
As well, Post Glass and Mirror is truly thankful for every opportunity to serve you. From that fogged window or chip in your windshield to custom storefronts and shower doors, no business can exist without customers. And at Post Glass and Mirror, they're beyond grateful for each and every one of you. So from Dan, Derek, and the Post Glass and Mirror family, thank you and warmest wishes for the Christmas season and the new year to come.
There are many reasons to open a smart checking account at Royal Credit Union, including no monthly fees, no minimum balance, and a $250 bonus. Getting your $250 is easy. Open your account by December 9th. Receive 2 payroll direct deposits of $200 or more, and you'll get a $250 bonus. See details and open your account today at rcu.org/getchecking. No minimum balance required to obtain bonus. Offer ends 12/9/25. Insured by NCUA.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
All right, they're getting ready to introduce the starting lineups for Game 7 of the day. We're going to wrap up the Northwest Tip-Off Classic. The Max boys come from behind and win it 67-61. On the WOGO Sports calendar, the one you need to know about is McDonell girls at the Sonotech Center against the Durand Arkansas club. The Panthers got that one for you later in the hour here on WOGO. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for watching. And we're going to get out of here. Thanks to Kurt Galvez, our video producer, Sam Aberley, for our board operator back at our WOGO studio, Zach Wycheck. I'm Mark Halverson. The Max win at 67-61 here at the Northwest Tip-Off Classic over Colfax, upping the record to 2-1. The Vikings fall to 0-3. Thanks so much for listening and watching. Good night.
WOGO, your sports station. McDonell Macks basketball on WOGO has been brought to you by the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, Royal Credit Union, Wynn Family Dentistry, Nicolay Bank, Weir's Gala Plumbing and Heating, Stelter Incorporated, Toyson Ford of Chippewa Falls, White City Glass, Holly Bovey of Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Northwestern Bank, Mauer Sperry Insurance, Quality Propane and Fuels, Metropolis Resort in Action City, Check Law Office, Post Glass and Mirror, and Bargain City Superstore. Thanks for listening to Max Basketball on WOGO. We now return to your regular